Aloha and welcome to the Crypto and Stock Market Futures Trading channel, and thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. This is Digital Micro Trading Journal with your host, Digital Micro, and this is the Friday Globex, Asia Globex for November 26. Let's look at the benchmark week-to-date return on investment. ROI is what it's all about. So the top one, Eddie's blocking it here, is 46.97 last Friday, and we've got a buy signal that I'll cover on the charts on the 120 minute, 4655. So this holiday short week, we're down 0.91 at the time of this post on the MES S&P. Look at the M2K. The M2K is past 2.5%, minus 2.67, currently at 2281. And Bitcoin is the winner out of the three, still down in red, 0.56 down. So again, ROI, all red. Our goal, of course, is to beat on an alpha basis. The actively managed day trade accounts got to beat the red and be in the green on both the relative and absolute basis. That's our goal. So I want to go to the charts now, but let's keep in mind here, we are not in the RTH yet. This is still early stage Globex for Friday, and we look for an abbreviated session on the RTH for Friday as well. Okay, we've got two charts, and I did the trade based on these two charts, which is not a scalp trigger chart, but a 120-minute chart, both on the MES S&P 500 and on the right side, the M2K Russell 2000. So on the left chart, the impetus here was two hits on the lower Bollinger Band, a good amount of space between. You see how the Bollinger Bands from the upper to the lower are in a widening, not a contracting. So the widening is a perfect setup for me. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to get my stop in as soon as I get a little distance from my entry, which was 45.56 and change. So that's the long. The target's going to be 46.72 to start. We'll see how it goes. Again, the stop, getting that in place as soon as possible once I get some distance. That's next on the agenda, but we're doing this in Asia Globex for Friday, and since it's Black Friday holiday sort of, I think it's going to be abbreviated session, so this could be the only trade I make for Friday. On the right side, the M2K, this was the first trade I made, and notice how the Bollinger Bands are not as wide. They're widening, but they're not as wide as the S&Ps, but I still took the long. And the long setup here, maybe not as good, but the key here was three hits on the lower Bollinger Band. So currently 2281, call it 2182. So that's not the best entry, but it's not the worst. So what's interesting to note, I'll just adjust this. This is back when August 30 Globex. I thought this was a key zone, so I was pretty confident if we hit this, I expect some kind of dead cat bounce, even if it doesn't follow through and we keep going lower on Friday. I'm looking for possibly a recovery here to the November 1st Globex open range, but that it went all the way down to the August 30th Globex open range. That was my impetus. Look at the RSI here, piercing the lower. So that's it. Keeping it brief tonight on what I did on the trade because it's going to be open. I expect to go into Europe and then go into RTH. And again, the goal here is get my risk management on with the stops as soon as I get some distance from the entry. And again, these were scales. We did not go all in. We've still got some dry powder, at least 50% dry powder. But I'm on a split long position on both. So that kind of covers here. No scalp trigger here. These were based on longer time zone periods, time frame periods, so 2-hour time frames. Let's go to the Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin, let's take a look on the left 24-hour chart. The good news, bad news. Good news first. Lower Bollinger Bands continue to point downward. Good news, price is not following that. In fact, the 81 EMA green line I pointed out last video acted as good support. And now we've got two bars that are above it. And that means the next conquered goal we need to tackle is the resistance at October 1st, anchored VWAP. So this is, again, the average weighted price from the 1st of October at $59,334. And price hasn't been able to penetrate that on a closed basis. So I'm looking for that to happen between Friday and next Friday, and then conquer middle Bollinger Band at 61,349. 61,349. Nothing really happens for the bulls until we get through that price. Once price can close on a 24-hour candle above that, I expect new highs before the end of the year. So those are the levels. To the right quickly in the monthly, still watching paint dry situation. The red candle on the far right is the November candle. Maybe turn into doji here, but you can see here we're not above this October VWAP, and we still have to clear the red resistance. So there you have it, the Bitcoin charts, Friday Globex, and I appreciate you guys watching, viewing, liking, and subscribing. Take care and aloha.